Hello everyone, welcome to this very interesting video. Today we are at a site near Palladam in Coimbatore, and we are at a location that is over 1 lakh square feet of heavy duty warehouse space. Today I have with me Mr. Gautam from Raaj Warehouses. So we are going to have a discussion with him in terms of why he ended up choosing FGC Rebar for their flooring requirements. What were the decisions that helped him make the call to switch from conventional TMT into FGC Rebars, and what were some of the challenges he faced and how we actually overcome them. So, Mr. Gautam, thank you so much for joining in. How are you?
Good, Saurabh. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for agreeing to this interview. Before I begin, can you just say a few sentences about your background and your company as well, so that our viewers can know more about it?
Yeah, I'm Gautam. We have a company called Raaj Warehouses. So we develop logistic parks across Coimbatore and we lease it out. So and we've been in this business for the last 5 to 7 years. So this is our third project, which is happening near Palladam. So this is a 1 lakh square feet of Grade A warehouse. So that's under development now.
So, you mentioned Grade A warehouse. What does Grade A warehouse actually mean?
So it has multiple the specifications. The the specifications are your side height, your ventilation, your open space, your parking aprons, access of the road, the width of the road, all those things. Multiple factors. Your fire safety, if your floors, the standards which you follow for your floors.
Okay, got it. So there are two warehouses over here. This one is 60,000 square feet, and there is one more that is 40,000 square feet. And you're also planning for the outdoor road areas to be utilizing the rebars as well.
Yes. The outdoor places is driveways and parking aprons, and those two places will have heavy traffic of the trucks. Like most of the trucks are heavy duty trucks, and it will have multiple vehicles passing on at the same time. So we'll be requiring good reinforcements there. So that also we are considering to go for your product.
Okay, okay. Gautam, can you explain a little bit more about how you actually came across and found out about these rebars, and what was the decision-making process like when you decided to opt for this?
Okay. See, I've always wanted to try something new or try a product which is actually better than trying to replace a conventional product without setting aside the value that comes with a conventional product. So I prefer going for a new product that should also have the specifications and all the properties of your conventional product, but whereas not completely detouring from the values or the specification it used to offer. So I was always looking for an alternate for this floor reinforcements. I was aware of this product earlier, but I always had there was a difficulty in sourcing this product in Coimbatore. That's a major difficulties I faced when I wanted to try this product couple of years back. And only when I came to know there is a company who has their marketing office and a head office and were doing it from Coimbatore, I wanted to connect. I connected with them and got to know about you. And then that was a major. My primary decision was to find a company which operates in this locality. Most of these companies which do is they operate from like their offices are from north of India, and they are not ready to go for a, I will not say smaller volumes. Their volumes are always high. So, but since I'm going it for the first time, I want to try out in one block so I can always try. I can know what is happening, what are the pros working with it, what are the difficulties being faced. But those companies which were operating out of the other states, no offense to them, but they wanted to a bulk quantity. Let's say if I have 1 lakh running meters of order, they want to go for that at one shot to get me a best pricing and all those things. So that is when a reason when I found a company which is operating out of Coimbatore, I thought, why not? Let's try. And that's when we started having these meetings. And your team was very helpful in reaching out as soon as possible, giving us all the technical data whenever required. And the samples were given on time. So then the synergy started and we started going ahead with this.
So when we look at this flooring, you're actually doing a lot of different innovative things over here. It's not just the rebars, but also the concrete mixing, the machine being used there. So can you tell us a little bit more about what is the overall approach that you've taken for the flooring here?
See, usually what happens in industry, this large format floorings is the conventional method. They do see these methods are there. A lot of companies are doing it. It's not that we are doing it for the first time. So what happens in flooring? Usually they go for, let's say, a 20 feet panel or a 9 meter panel. It will be like length head to toe. It will be a long length panel where day one you finish one, day three you finish three, and the second panel. It's a lot of time consuming job, and the finishing of the panel it varies. So you can't there'll not be any particular area where one panel is finished and another panel is not. And
What are some of those challenges you face when you introduce this product and told your team that I want to use this?
The main question obviously is why? Yeah. Why do we have something different? So this has been there. I had great difficulty even to my process. But after getting the knowledge of the product, so it's very confident that we can go for this. And the major problem is convincing your team who are why we are doing this. இதனால என்ன எப்படி சார் plastic? Or they see it as a plastic. Then this is also same, that what was also same. So they don't, for them to understand what you're trying to see is little difficult. But initially, when they saw the product, they were very skeptical. I think The day, they, the day they started working on it and they started seeing the product, feeling, I think they started getting to understand. They started trying to understand what is going on. Then they have the things like the ECR.
உள்ள வந்த பவரி நீ அண்ணன் யாரு ஊரக தரம்